How exactly did an F-15E Strike Eagle get hit while flying a routine mission? Just one of the nearly 13,000 combat sorties flown by the US military. However, it was on this day that Iranian forces successfully targeted an American jet with a Russian-made missile. But there's one strict code in the US military that overrides everything else. Nobody gets left behind. An A-10 Thunderbolt flew into the rescue, shredding an approaching Iranian convoy before they could reach the American pilot. But this aggressive maneuver came with a massive risk. Because the A-10 was flying at such a low altitude, Iranian forces armed with thousands of man-pads were able to launch a Chinese-made, shoulder-fired missile. It found its mark, crippling the A-10's engine. But this single incident triggered a massive chain reaction. When two rescue helicopters launched to recover the downed pilot, they flew right into an ambush, taking heavy fire from a Soviet-era Zu-23 anti-aircraft gun. On the 3rd April 2026, the Zagros Mountains, Kermanshah province, near the Iran-Iraq border. This terrain is characterized by jagged peaks and deep, narrow valleys. It is a tactical nightmare for aviators but provides excellent terrain masking to hide from long-range radar. However, it also allows enemy forces to set up devastating short-range anti-aircraft ambushes. But how did the US lose an F-15E Strike Eagle, an A-10 Warthog, and nearly a combat search and rescue team helicopter, and a Reaper drone in a single night? Well, this is how it started at 2:15 hours. A flight of two F-15E Strike Eagles crosses the border at low altitude. A pilot and a weapons system officer were flying their target, a deeply buried command bunker. They used terrain-following radar to hide in the valleys, staying beneath the gaze of Iran's long-range Bavar 373 missile network. But what happens when they have to strike? To drop its GBU-28 bunker buster, the lead Strike Eagle has to pull up and move above the mountains. This is breaking the radar horizon. In a gorge below, highly mobile, Tor M1's surface-to-air missile system is waiting. It achieves a lock, and two missiles leave the rails. The pilot dumps flares and pulls high GS. One missile is spoofed. But could they evade the second? Well, the second missile detonates on proximity, causing catastrophic hydraulic failure. The crew ejects into the pitch-black mountains and the Sandy Protocol is immediately activated. But this is the US military, and they will move heaven on earth